Good morning. Good morning. How y'all feel this morning? Good pineapple juice. Oh, that's what I need right here. Oh, there it is. That's better. That's better in the space. You feel me? That's better. Ain't that better? When the light come on, isn't it better? Ooh, I could. Hey, y'all know I could do a whole session when the light come on. You see how I just did that? Hey, boy, y'all something else. Y'all see how I just did that? I could do a whole session. See, I didn't even realize the light was off, right? I think that's just how our minds go sometimes, too. We have no clue that the light is off. We have no clue. You see how I didn't realize all this time if I'm preparing, and I was preparing. How y'all doing this morning? But all this time I was preparing, trying to prepare, get my mind right. And I didn't even realize the light was off. I believe that sometimes in our lives, when you meet people, I don't even know, do they even understand how dim their light is? Ooh. And you see how I just didn't recognize that light was off until I'm like, something looked dim in here. And then I recognized it because I didn't been doing it. I didn't operate in the light long enough to know that when darkness shows up and when something ain't right, that's a whole that's a whole session right there. Hey, look, I make a whole session out of that right there when the light shows up. I say when the light comes on, the light of your mind comes on. When your light and your thoughts are illuminated, and the fiber optics of your brain starts to tick different. Let me tell y'all something. I believe that's, I don't want to call it heaven, but we might have to call that heaven. Because there has to be hell when the light is off. That has to be darkness when the light is off. There has to be acidity when the light is off, when they're at the bottom side of the hourglass. This has to be hell down here, y'all. And this has to be heaven. I'm just getting this revelation right now. But yeah, this has to be hell and this has to be heaven. And so at the same time, when the light comes on, and the fiber optics of your brain and your mind and your thoughts and your memories and your interactions with the world comes on, you start walking differently according to the light, according to understanding, according to wisdom and knowledge, according to belief, according to bravery, according to enthusiasm. Wow. According to honesty. Hey, look, this stuff go on like this here. According to being courageous. Listen, I ain't coming here this morning. How y'all feeling? I ain't even coming here for this, but I promise you, I sat out and that light was off. Just then I put the light on. That whole thing just came into my mind just like that. Because when the light is off, that has to be hell. But when the light is on, it has to be heaven. Because you're operating in the light. And so I didn't come by here for that this morning. I just came by here real brief in time just to share. Y'all know I share one time a day, Monday through Thursday, in a 9 o'clock hour. I just come and speak to the minds of the people. And this morning, I kind of like, I feel good in here this morning. My environment is feeling more conducive now. And I'm thankful for it. We had to make some adjustments and some shifts and reorganize some things and get your mind right. And so this morning, Yeah, it feels good in here. It feels good. It feels light. I'm talking about as far as weight is concerned. Now it's not heavy in here. I know that people have energies. Everybody has an energy. I say people have their own individualized energy that they operate within, right? And what I'm discovering about people, and this doesn't have to be nobody outside of your immediate family member, every person in the earth has an energy. And this just came in my spirit right now. So I'm gonna just share with y'all out my spirit. Cause y'all know ain't no reason for me to try to be all deep and profile. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be all deep and profound. I just want to come from a holistic perspective by which everybody that hears my sessions understand the frequency by which I've tapped into. And so I ain't trying to be nothing more than what I am or who I am. I'm just letting you know that I discovered as this time and this journey of this 56 years on this earth, I've discovered that everybody has an energy source attached to them or either in them or whatever it is. It's in them. And so what's happening with when they come in with their energy, whether it's good or bad, it always seems to interrupt yours. It's a static clean that they come in with. This can even be your child. This can even be your son or your daughter or your significant other. And they'll come in with their energy. And then somehow or another, it'll either collide or it'll be conducive to yours. I don't know what. I don't know. Listen, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm just walking through this thing called life. I promise you, I'm just walking through this thing called life intuitively. I'm walking through this thing called life intentionally, being intentional about my overall understanding. And because on Judgment Day, I'm telling you, the universe gonna ask you, what did you believe? What did you say? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want to know. And so I just want to have the answers. And I can tell you this. The universe about 15, 20, 30 years ago said that I've called you to stand on the right hand side of the equal sign. And in that moment, I did not know what he was talking about. I've since found out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he said, I've called you to stand and to become and to create from the right side of the right hand side of the equal sign. And so y'all know I had to go. I'm like, hold up, y'all you gotta tighten up and let's slow down a little bit. So I told the universe, he got like, okay, time out. What are you talking about? And he said, everything that's on the left hand side of the equal sign will always be the problem. On any equation in the earth, anything that's on the left hand side of the equal sign will always be the problem. 1 + 1 equals. And so y'all know I can't be making this stuff up, man. That's just an interaction that I have. And he said, I've called you to be the answer to the problem. And when he said that, it went all over my head. I ain't gonna even sit here and lie to y'all. Like I had to be about 30 years ago. You heard I said 30. And so, yeah, it's been a long time ago. And since then, I don't even know if I operated 100% on that side of the equal sign. But now I'm here. I consider myself to be on the right-hand side of the equal sign in life. And I just want to be the solution to the problems. I don't want, listen, there's enough problems in the earth already. I promise you it is. It's enough problems. We getting ready to go to war. We got so many things that we're facing. We just came out of a pandemic. We had a lot of things that we understood. Like people got jabs. You know, so man, listen, it was just so much. It's just so much has happened in the earth that the earth has shifted. And the earth has transitioned. And if you're not aboard of that transition, then at the same time, you most likely will be left behind. If you didn't transition with the earth, you know what I'm saying? And then At all, that's all subjective right there too, based on what I'm talking about as far as transition. But I don't want to go too far into that. But at the same time, as I was preparing this morning to come, because y'all know I come 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour to speak to the minds of the people, right? And so that's why I'm here. I'm here for no other reason. I promise you, I wouldn't do this, y'all. I promise y'all got to hear my heart. I promise you, I'm more of a private individual. I'm more of a person that just like to be behind the scene as a silent leader, if that's such a thing. But a real true leader will have to one day come out from the shadows. Ooh-wee. I say one day the universe will call you from the shadows of life. And then he'll call you to the forefront of the stage. All the light is. And everybody have an opportunity to see you. And that's sometime I don't even want to be there. Did y'all hear me? I say sometimes I don't even really want to be there. I like to be in the background, just doing the work. Just in the background, doing the necessary work, understanding the necessary problems, that keeping your ears to the heartbeat of this nation and keeping your ears to the heartbeat of a person that comes into your life and interact with you in a certain capacity. And then you're open up enough to and intuitive enough to understand what they need at that moment. And it happens to me all the time because of the calling, because of the chosenness. And so I just be here vibing. I just be here vibing, y'all. And so he will eventually. If you got a calling on your life, ooh-wee. I say if you've been chosen to do a work, he'll hide you. I don't even want to go there with y'all right now this morning. I say he'll hide you in the midst of the people. I say he will hide you in the midst of the people. And so yeah, I say he'll hide you in the midst of the people. But then when it's your turn, I said when it's your turn, I say when it's your turn to step up, ooh-wee, and do what you promised him. I made him a promise. And if y'all go back a few sessions, I don't want to go too deep into that, but I made him a promise years ago. And I was in a dilemma. I told him, I said, Lord, if you get me out of this, listen, I'll do your will. I'll do what you asked me to do. I'll do whatever the necessary work is. I'll do it. And so, so now I'm here. I'm only here because I made a promise. And I think I did it a few sessions ago. Don't forget the promise. Y'all got to go back maybe like 6 months ago. I don't know how many. Listen, it's almost a year now. I've been 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, in the 9 o'clock hour. I'm here to speak to the minds of the people, right? So y'all got to go back into some of these sessions that I did almost a year ago. Don't forget the promise that you made him. Don't forget it. Because he's gonna require you to remember that promise. Now, don't get it twisted. Now, don't when you was going through your little cancer stage, or when you was going through your little motorcycle accident, or you was going through your little procedure that you had to have, and you was going through it, and you didn't know if it was gonna be cancer or benign or malignant or whatever it was. You didn't know. You know what I'm saying? You were going through aches and pains in your body. You said, Lord, if you get me up out of this pain, and you would get me up out of this situation that I'm in, I'll do this or that for him. I'll do this or that for you. I'll, give you glory, honor, and praise. Whatever it was that saying that you the promise that you made to him. I'll tell the world that you did it. Saying? Whatever it was, I can tell you this. Don't forget the promise. Did you hear me? I say, do not forget the promise. Don't forget the promise that you told him. I promise you, you better not forget the promise. Don't you do it. And so I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm here as an intellectual content creator. I'm here this morning just to kind of like, tell somebody on the sound of my voice, this is fresh one. This is a fresh one right here, hot off the press. I promise you, as I was going in and trying to comb my hair, because yesterday I was looking all crazy. No, I had the hat on yesterday. Day before yesterday, I was looking all crazy. My hair wasn't even, I had an old bad, if men can have bad hair days, I don't know if we can have bad hair days, but anyway, I wasn't looking too right. But sometimes it ain't based on your external. I don't think that the universe care about our external. He care about what's going on in our internal and what's being said. So I think that's what feed his connection with us is what's being said out of our mouths to give him, the accolades that he deserves. And so I believe that that's what it is. So it ain't based on our external, but I can tell you this. As I was preparing this morning, preparing my heart, preparing my mind, I even went and I didn't even know what to put on. I looked back to the back of this closet and took it back in my closet. And this shirt, I haven't worn this shirt in years. But I look back there, I'm like, man, I'm gonna throw that on this morning. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then as soon as I reached for it, it confirmed that just the shirt that I was pulling off a hanger, that this is the shirt that I should have had on. And so I don't know if y'all go through all the things that I go through, and it doesn't matter. But I can tell you this. The universe said, tell them I said, make something out of nothing. Did you hear me? I said, this is what the universe told me to tell y'all. Listen, man, I don't be making this stuff up. I said, I cannot make this stuff up. He said, tell him I said to make something out of nothing. And so this morning, I'm here for no other reason. I say this morning, I'm here for no other reason than to tell somebody under the sound of my voice, you got to do this one. You got to make something out of nothing. Ooh-wee. I say this morning, I'm telling you what he told me to tell you. It don't always be for me. And I believe that he called me and chose me to open up the laptop on October 15th, 2022, I'm sorry, last year, October 15th, 2022. He said, open up the laptop and talk to the minds of my children. And so I'm here to just do just that. And he said, tell him I said to make something out of nothing. And then it put ... In the back of my mind, I'm like, we can't leave these folk hanging like this here, just make something out. What does that mean? And he says, by organizing and readjusting. He said, when we organize our lives and readjust our thoughts and readjust our minds and readjust our conscientiousness, then you start to see things differently. And so he took me to the closet. Remember I told y'all I could pull this shirt out the closet? But my closet is organized. I got all my t-shirts. I got all my long sleeve shirts. I got them color coordinated. I'm able to do all those things now. That static clean that I invited into my home is no longer here. And so now it freed me. And now I walk around in freedom in my own situation based on that opposition or that vibration that I invited into my home that was once here, it's no longer. And so now I have the freedom again. I don't know if y'all can explain. I don't know if y'all can understand everything I'm saying. I hope you pray y'all do. Without me going into deep details about what I'm saying, I just want you to hear the gist about what I'm saying. that every individual in the earth comes in with a certain energy. Everybody has a certain energy. We are energy beings. And so they come into our lives with their own energy. And sometimes that energy don't be 100% right. Or sometimes it might be right for them, but it don't coincide with your energy. And this can be an offspring. This can be a sibling. This can be your parent. And it just doesn't coordinate for whatever reason. And before it's all over, it causes friction in the atmosphere. This is what I'm discovering after 56 years of life. But this morning, as I got up, and this morning he showed me the closet, and he said, and then I thought about the garage. Your garage. If you operate with a garage, it's not 100% organized. He said, go in there and tell him I said to by organizing and readjusting your garage, you're gonna see some things that you really don't have need for anymore. And you can put them on the marketplace. You can put that on the marketplace. Not only, I ain't talking about just Facebook marketplace. I'm talking about or let go or offer up. I'm just saying in the marketplace in general, whether you have a yard sale, whether I'm talking about the big market, I'm talking about the real marketplace. The world is the marketplace. And so you could go market your stuff that you have no need for, that you done had sitting there for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You're in the same location. He said, but if you move it and you readjust it, then you organize it, then at the same time, it's going to give you the leverage that you need in order to make something out of nothing. Listen, hands down, I ain't trying to make this stuff, but I promise you I'm not. Hey, if y'all just understood how this stuff be happening to me, I don't know. It's not only for me. I promise you it's not. I know that he's called me to speak into the minds of the people. And if you hear me and you comprehend and you adhere and implement what's being said, it's money in your pocket. Yes, it is. Because he said, tell them to make something out of nothing. Look in your cupboards. Ooh-wee. I say reorganize your pantry. Look at your canned goods. Bring the ones from the back to the front. And take the ones from the front to the back. And watch you see something different in them. You got a whole meal in your cupboards, in your pantry that you didn't even know you had. Because it became stagnated because it's in the same place. And he said, tell them I said to readjust some things in their lives. To reorganize some things in their life, in their immediate life, in the garage, in the closet, in their pantry, in their cupboards, in their cabinets. You're gonna start seeing some things differently based on that reorganizing and readjusting. So it comes through our thoughts. And when you start moving certain things around in your life, ooh-wee. I said, when you start moving certain things around in your life, like pegs, take the couch that was once this way on the wall and turn it this way on the wall. And watch and see the shift that happens in your thoughts, in your mind, in your character, your character. And so I'm here this morning as Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm here to provoke thought for no other reason than to provoke your thoughts and cause your thoughts to come in alignment with your chakras. But they have to remain open and aligned. And I promise you, when you start operating according to knowledge, when you start to operate according to wisdom and understanding in the earth, and you start bringing out your crystals, you don't want to talk about that, which is his spoken word in the earth, then you'll know And so this morning, I'm here this morning for no other reason but to be your health conscious coach. I say I'm here this morning to be no other reason but to be your intellectual content creator. Yeah. I'm here this morning for no other reason but to be your podcast professor. I say I'm your podcast professor. I'm here just to help lead and guide the people in the right mindsets. Shifting that has to happen in the atmosphere. Just like it happen in the atmosphere, it got to happen in your mind. You got to shift your thoughts. You got to create newness, new opportunities, new productivity, new awareness, new conscientiousness, new compassions, a new bravery. Be brave, be enthusiastic. I say be enthusiastic about life. When you wake up in the morning, be enthusiastic. Like, man, let me get in here and get this bread. You feel me? Let me get up and get this, get this bread. Whatever belongs to you is for the taking. I say, whatever it is in the earth that belongs to you, it's for the taking. Take it. Sometimes you have to take it by force. But then sometimes you don't have to take it by force at all. All you got to do is just kind of like, ooh, you feel me? We're so gentle. You feel me? So gentle. Just be gentle with it sometimes. Just take it with a gentleness of it all. And so this morning I'm here on assignment as usual, just to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, make something out of nothing. Did you hear me? I say, look around you. You got stuff all around you. And if you look good enough with the appropriate lens over your eyes, you will see money. You will see things that you can get rid of that generate dollar bills in your life that you no longer have use for. But what I'm discovering out this thing called life, that one man's treasure is another man's trash. Did you hear me? I said it backwards intentionally. I said one man's treasure is another man's trash. And we could flip that around to the receiver. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Absolutely. And so it's a beautiful thing that we can know that it go hand in hand. It's a circle. One man's trash is another man's treasure, and one man's treasure is another man's trash. It goes hand in hand, just like that there. I said one man's trash is another man's treasure, and another man's treasure is someone else's trash. It's the same way with our finances. Your abundance is someone else's lack. Did you hear me? I say your abundance is someone else's lack, and somebody else's lack is your abundance. It's remarkable how this thing works, y'all. It's remarkable that yin has to match with yang. This is Buddha psychology, but I don't want to go there with y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to take y'all there right now. I ain't taking y'all to Buddha psychology. But anyway, yin gonna match with yang. Up gonna match with down. In gotta match with out. Out gotta match with in. You know what I'm saying? It has to be one or the other. You can't have one without it. Negative gotta match with positive. Positive gotta match with negative. You can't have one without the other. So it ain't nothing deep, you know what I'm saying? Just gotta say the word Buddha. You know what I'm saying? It's just Buddha psychology is what they call yin and yang. One thing has to match with the other side of the other thing. And both of them are one, you know what I'm saying? And so that's what it is. But anyway, as I was preparing this morning to sit, Even though I be sitting, I actually be standing in the spirit. I'm sitting in the natural, but I'm actually standing in the spirit. I might be sitting on my chair, but I'm actually standing in the spirit. And so he said this morning, tell somebody on the sound of my voice, you can make something out of nothing. Did you hear me? I say you have the ability to make something out of nothing. You just got to change your lens on your eyes where you can see, where you can hear over your ears, and you have a different understanding. And then when you do that, he say, tell them by organizing and readjusting, that's when they're going to see the things that can be used in a different location. When you reorganize and readjust your cupboards, and when you do it in your cabinets, in your pantry, you're going to see food that you haven't seen. You're going to see food that you haven't seen. You're going to see food that you haven't seen. And so right now, my brother, right now, I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm here for no other reason but to provoke your thoughts and cause your mind to shift into the next realm of thought, into the next realm of conscientiousness. I'll be there shortly, my brother. And at the same time, so I'm here to shift you, to help lead and guide your mind into healthy thoughts, healthy mindset, healthy understandings, healthy charisma, healthy health. How about a healthy health? How about that? How about a healthier health? Or how about a healthier lifestyle of health? Yeah, he said by reorganizing and readjusting your life, readjusting your thoughts, bringing some things from the back of the garage to the front of the garage, and take the things from the front, take it to the back. Because now you're gonna see it differently because you done changed the viewpoint of it all. Now you know what you have. You didn't know what you had when you had everything to the back because you done forgot. So bring those things to the front and the forefront of the garage, and then your mind gonna shift. And you're gonna like, wait a minute, I can do this, this, and this with this right here. Maybe I need to give some of this stuff away. I got a blue cloth couch. Nice couch too. Nice. Blue. That was once in here. At the same time, maybe I need to take pictures of it and put it out there. Maybe I need to give it away. Maybe anybody need a blue couch. It's long though. It's long, but it's nice. It's cut. It's nice. I don't know who made it, but it's a real nice fabric, real clean, nice. Navy blue, dark blue cloth. If you need that, call me. I'll give it to you. But anyway, so like I said, he said this morning to tell somebody under the sound of my voice to make something out of nothing. And you got so many things around you right now that you can make money off of. You just got to open up your eyes with put the right lenses on, and put the right understanding in your mind, and then make something out of nothing by organizing and readjusting your thoughts, organizing and readjusting your mindset, organizing and readjusting your intuition, organizing and readjusting your chakras. You got 7 of them, from the base of your spine all the way up to the crown of your head. You got 7. 7 being your crown chakra, where all your thoughts and your memories and your goodness of all that good stuff on the top. And then right here, you got 6, your 6th chakra, intuition, your pineal gland and your pituitary gland. That's intuition right there. And you have what I'm talking and what I'm using right now with the spirit of clarity. As I speak to you, I'm using my 5th chakra, your throat chakra. That's for communication. That's for clarity, for understanding. When you communicate, you ever seen somebody communicate but they mumble? They don't pronounce all their words. And the only reason why I do it right now is because I'm an orator. I know I'm an orator. He called me to talk. So he done called me to talk to the minds of the people. So I got to speak intellectually in order for y'all to grasp what I'm saying. And then, hold your attention long enough to even hear what I have to say for an hour. Yeah, but this is what I do for a living. And so he said, that's your tool in the earth. Oh, he said, that's your tool in the earth, is your voice, is your fifth chakra, communication chakra. I've called you to speak into the minds of the people. So I have to use what he's given me. I have to use my tool. That's my tool in the earth. Through speech. That's my tool. And so I'll let him use it. Use my throat, my brother. Use my throat to speak to the masses. Because I remember one time in my life, I was only speaking to one person for a 50-minute hour. One person, 50 minutes for an hour. 50-minute hour, one individual. That's 9 to 9:50, 10 to 10:50, 11 to 11:50, 12 to 12:50, 1 to 1:50. That's 2 o'clock. I only spent to 5 people. 2 o'clock, 5 people. Now, he said, no, you need to reach the masses. And I believe that's the reason why he told me to open up the laptop and talk to the minds of people, because now I got 500 people on this thing in 1 hour. That's being efficiently effective. And so that's why I'm here, for no other reason than to talk to the minds of the people. But as I do it, he gave me an assignment. Tell them, make something out of nothing. I say, make something out of nothing. Look around you. You got a whole bunch of nothing, what you might call nothing in your house. You got a whole bunch of nothing that you could make something out of. Put it on the marketplace. Bring it into the marketplace. The world is the marketplace. Did you hear me? I said the world is the marketplace. Throughout this whole entire world is a marketplace. Bring it into the marketplace of your life, of this earth, and then market it, and then get your bread and sell it or buy it, because there's other stuff in the marketplace that you need. Buy or barter it. Barter with it. You switch that, you give me that, I take this. You take that, I take this. You know what I'm saying? And barter in the marketplace. And we're going to see our economy come back up. We'll see our economy when people start just want to give stuff away. Like, here, you take that, I'll take this. And then you take that, I'll take this. And then we even Steven right now. You know what I'm saying? We even Steven. We don't owe nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? We don't owe nobody nothing. And so she wants to join this video, Miss Vera. Miss Vera, you want to join this video? I don't know if you're doing this intentionally or not. Miss Vera, is you want to join this video? Just put yes or thumbs up, and I'll let you in. I don't even do this, but I'll let you in, Miss Vera. I remember you. But just raise your hand or put an emoji or put something. Put yes, unless you're just doing this unintentional. I don't know. I don't want to put you on. I don't want to put you on live if, in fact, you got your bonnet on. I don't want to put you on live. You got your bonnet on. Yeah, I ain't right. I don't know if you're doing this intentionally, but it just gave me a thing saying you want to log in with me. But anyway, Miss Vera, I'm here this morning to speak into the minds of the people. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I'm your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm on assignment. And so I'm here this morning to tell everybody on the sound of my voice, you have something in your house that you might call nothing. I said, you have something in your home or in your cupboards or in your closet that you might not even use anymore, that you might call it nothing. Oh, it just sit to the back of the closet. Yeah, bring that out the back of your closet and bring it to the marketplace. Make something out of nothing. This is the word this morning that he gave to me to tell the minds of the people, create your monetary values in the earth. Make something out of nothing by organizing and readjusting your cupboards, your garage, your closets. Make something out of nothing. And so that's why I'm here this morning on assignment to tell somebody, readjust some things in your life. Reorganize your house. Get your house in order. Change a couch from that side of the wall to this side of the wall. Move the TV stand from this side of the wall to that side of the wall. Shift a little bit, just a little, and it's gonna reorganize your mind. It's gonna reorganize your thoughts. It's gonna readjust your understanding and your conscientiousness, and it'll make you start looking at the house different. I'm telling you, if you put that couch from over here to over there, and move that picture from over there to there, take that wall and move it over there to there. Oh man, it's gonna be a lot of stuff starting to happen. It's gonna be a lot of things starting to happen. And so this morning, I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am here for no other reason than to provoke your thoughts, cause your mind to shift, cause your reorganization skill set to come into fruition. Bring your readjusting thought processes. Readjust your thoughts. Bring them to the forefront of your mind. And the ones that don't serve you any no purpose, then shake them out. I shook them out, like shake them out through your eyes and shake them out through your ears. Just shake it out. Just shake it out. Let them fall and dangle out from your eyes. All the stuff that we've allowed in our ear gates and our eye gate, our ear gates and our eye gates, that we need to be protecting. We need to protect our eye gates and our ear gates, y'all. We can't let all kind of music into our ears, and we can't let all kind of spooky, scary movie, all that type of stuff into our eyes. Be careful with that, because somehow or another it's being programmed in your thoughts. It'll cause you to start don't like the dark. You got to walk around with the house in the house with all your lights on. You go out there and watch them scary movies you want to. The new scary movie that just came out. You go out there and watch all that stuff if you want to, and then come home at night from the drive-in movie theater. You looking all around, spooked all out because you just went and watched the scary movie. That stuff stagnates your progress. I'm telling you. Be careful, I promise y'all. I say be careful, but I'm here this morning to tell somebody on the sound of my voice. You heard me? I said I'm here this morning to tell someone under the sound of my voice. After almost a year, October 15th, in a few days from now, what a day is. Oh, man, I only got 3 more days. Wow, this month is going by fast, y'all. I only got 3 more days where I'll be made a 1-year anniversary, 3 days from now. October 15th would be 1 year that he's called me and say, open up the laptop and talk to the minds of my children 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. That was my assignment. That's my assignment. And so this morning I'm here. Did you hear me? I said, I'm here this morning. I ain't going nowhere. Because I know how to wave my hands in the air like I just don't care. No, just play. Hey, you know I'll entertain y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this morning, I tell y'all, it's light in here this morning. I feel good in here this morning. It feel bright. It's not a heaviness when those energies that I allow to come into my home and try to distract my stuff, man. He's trying to distract me, distort my whole, come on now. You can't, listen, when you come into somebody else's home, You got to operate with a certain level of humility. You got to operate with a certain level of home etiquette. It's a certain level of etiquette that we have to have when you operate in someone else's space that they created in the earth for themselves. Wow, it's remarkable how some people will come into your and then just let it all hang out. Just so easily, just let it all hang like they just flap their wings and just let everything just hang all the way out. They, I want to say it how I really want to say it. Y'all know I'm on live right now, but we men in here and we got some women online too. But y'all know I really want to how I want to they just hang it, everything just hanging real low. You want to let your stuff hang all low, all up, and just swing all around everywhere like everybody supposed to adjust to your. No, 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 sir. No, sir. No, ma'am. Ma'am, no. You don't have the ability to just come in and take your bra off and just let it hang all air. Well, you can't. No, you can't do that in somebody else's home that they established for themselves. No, you got to go find your own, create your own space in the earth, sir. Go find your own space in the earth, ma'am. You just can't come into somebody else's house and take your bra off and then walk around. You can't, come on now. We can't do it like that. You got to have a certain level of etiquette and put your nightgown on when you go into the bathroom you got to, come on now. It's a certain level of respect that you got to have for another person's home when you're in their setup. And if a person come into your house, sir, or ma'am, if a person come into your house, mister, person come into your home and then start just moving according to their own waywardness with no structure, and you don't even know how to maintain a certain level of composure when you're in someone else's home, then guess what? That's an energy that's not for your home. That's an energy source that's really not for your home. And you're gonna have to usher that energy right on out the door. The same way you let it come in, you're gonna have to usher that energy right on out the door with grit, with a certain amount of grace, and certain amount of gratitude that you gotta hear and you understand and you comprehend. But when they start showing you who they really are, guess what we got to do on the other side of the spectrum? If a person shows you who they really are, what do you supposed to do? What is your answer for them showing you who they really are? Your answer is to believe them. When a person show you who they really are, that's the problem. 1 + 1. They're on the left-hand side of the equal sign. I started this whole message from telling you that the universe has called all of us under the hourglass era. He said, tell them that I said to stay on the right-hand side of the equal sign. Ooh-wee. And so the right-hand side of the equal sign of any equation in the earth, it will always be the solution to the problem. Ooh-wee. And so 1 + 1 = 2. So anything on the left-hand side of the equal sign is the problem. And anything on the right-hand side of the equal sign is the solution to that problem. And so I'm here to let everybody on the sound of my voice know that if somebody come into your space that you've created in this earth, a little corner of the earth for yourself, and they come into your space and you invited them in because they called you and said they were in a distressful mode, and something in your heart pricked your heart to make you say, you know what? Since I do operate with forgiveness, and I have forgiven you for all the trespass, let me just allow you to come in and let's sup together again. Let's eat together. Let's feast together. Let's get bread together. Let's do it together as a unit. And then you allow that person to come into your home. And when they get in your house, they start showing you a part of them that you didn't even know existed. What is the answer to that problem? Ooh-wee. I say, what is the answer to the problem that you've allowed in? Ooh-wee. I can tell you what the answer is. The answer is to usher them right on back out the same way they came in. gently, with respect, with gratitude. All that was on the top side of the hourglass, with acceptance, with acknowledgement. Remember, I told you I got hourglasses all around me now. Y'all know I got. Hey, look, all this, they came in like this. They came in like this, alkalinic, because that's what got them in the house in the first place. Because they came in through alkaline concepts and narratives and understanding that you thought it was, and they lowered their vibration while they were in your home. Then what you supposed to do? I said they lowered their vibrations while they were in your home, and they started coming at you through acidic thoughts, saying all this acidic nonsense that you thought they had forgotten and forgiven you for. What is the answer to that problem? Ooh wee. I say, what is the answer to the problem? I can tell you this: you can't match their acidity. Did you hear me? I say you cannot come through your acidic thoughts and then start matching their lower vibrations, because they brought you from alkalinity down to acidity. And so now you have to have the spirit of understanding. You have to have the spirit of knowledge and wisdom. Because if you come back at them through this, then they have the victory there, because at the same time, that's where they dwell at. They dwell in acidity, acid thoughts, cancerous vibrations in the earth. Ooh-wee. And so at the same time, I'm telling y'all that here in the Hourglass Era, we're going to have to come at them back in through our alkaline conscientiousness, our alkaline perspective, the alkaline thoughts of mind. This is how we're going to have to answer them back. Soft answers, high vibrational answers, answers of positivity. Babe, boy, you could do it, my sister. You could do it on your own now. You've got yourself established enough to do it on your own now. You got to talk like that. That's how you get the victory. Ooh-wee. I say that's how you get the victory. That's how you operate in victorious concepts in the earth. Because you don't have the capacity to come back down and lower your vibration back down to where they are. Because if you do, you'll lose. Ooh-wee. I'm teaching it here this morning. Ooh-wee. I say I feel the teaching. I feel the podcast professor on right now. He's doused me with a podcast professor. That's what he called me. So he said, tell him that you are the podcast professor. I just don't have my lab jacket on right now, but it's okay. The lab jacket of my mind is all wrapped around my thoughts. That white lab jacket that y'all see me have on in the morning, that's wrapped around my whole conscientiousness. That way I know how to deal with folk. Even your offspring, even your siblings, even your mama or your dad can have these type of low vibrational constructs that they come at you with in order to have the victory. I said, in order to be victorious, in order to be triumphant in the earth, you got to do it the light-sided way. You can't do it in darkness. You got to come to the light in your mind, in your thoughts, in your words. Have to be alkalinic. That's the reason why I'm here, is to talk to the minds of the people. As I move through this thing called life, I don't have it all together, y'all. Or everything I love, I don't have it all together, man. I'm just a tool that's being used by the universe. Am I full of flaws? Yes. But am I called? Yes. Am I perfect in the space? Absolutely not. I ain't perfect out here in these streets. But anyway, I'm still a vessel. Ooh-wee. I said I'm still a vessel. So I'm here, y'all, 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, at 9 o'clock hour. I say I'm here. I'm here right now to tell everybody under the sound of my voice, make something out of nothing. Did you hear me? I say make something out of nothing by reorganizing and readjusting your thoughts. So I'm humble, but I'm yet grateful. I'm grateful that I made it through the process. I'm grateful that I did all that I had to do. I'm grateful that I put my best foot forward in this thing called life. And if it wasn't good enough, did you hear me? I said, if it wasn't good enough for people that's in my immediate area, and if me protecting myself wasn't good enough for you, then I apologize. Even when I don't even owe you an apology, I apologize. Because it's about me and protecting me and my space and my comfort and my wherewithal and my being and my love and my affection and it's about me covering me. And so I gotta cover me. I gotta cover my peace and my tranquility and my serenity in the earth. If I don't cover that, then what do I have? We already on the other side of life right now. If you're 50 years old and older, you already on the other side of life. The majority of your life is behind you already. It's already in the historical books, in the history books. Historical data is already there. And so right now we got to live our lives for ourselves, y'all. Because this ain't no dress rehearsal. This is the real true thing right here that we're doing. And after this, we don't know what's to come in the new dimension. So while we're in this dimension right here, you better enjoy yourself. Don't let folk come with that energy source by which they come with and make you readjust and realign your energy with theirs, because you're going to bring you down several notches. Ooh-wee. So we got to stay up. Everything got to be up. Everything. Did you hear me? I said everything has to be up. Down is there, but we don't operate from down. We don't solidify our footing in down, because down is darkness. We solidify our feeding and our footing in the light side of conscientiousness, in the light side of understanding, in the light side of wisdom, in the light side of awareness. We walk in the awareness and the alertness that all these different words in the earth, you have vibrations, either low vibrations or high vibrations. There's only two things that we have to concern ourselves with. And so I'm here this morning to tell somebody, make something out of nothing by organizing and readjusting your thoughts, readjusting your garages in the physical. But I guarantee when you readjust your garage and your closets and your cupboards and your pantries and all these things that the universe is telling me to tell y'all, then when you start readjusting it, you're gonna see it differently. You're gonna see the things differently. And then you're gonna see some things that you really don't have to use or you don't have no use for. That's how you make something out of nothing. Get your money up, get your bread up, sell that stuff, bring it into the marketplace and get rid of it. And so that's why I'm here. I'm here for no other reason than to provoke thought, provoke a mindset shift, to bring us out of hellish to heavenly thoughts, for bring us from low vibrations to higher vibrations of conscientiousness in the earth. That no matter what's going on around us in this world, Israel being attacked and all these different things that's happening in the earth that's getting ready to take us into a warfare and taking us into warfare. It ain't no more rumors of wars. Did you hear me? I say ain't no much such thing as rumors of wars. No, it's really wars going on in the earth. And so this is universal conscientiousness. Talking about your chakras and different alpha waves and different releases and different positive auras in the earth that we're going to have to tap into while all this other stuff is going around us. We're going to have to still have to tap into positive auras. We're going to still have to tap into different chakras in the universe and omniscience and different realms and different intuitions and different imaginations and different constructs and just do it type of mindsets. And so I'm here this morning. I am your thought-provoking specialist. And I'm here on assignment. I'm here as your health conscious coach. I'm here as your podcast professor. And I create intellectual content. That's what he's called me to be and to become and to create in the earth. That's by being on the right-hand side of the equal sign. I'm the solution to the problem. I don't have all the solutions. I don't have all the answers, but I know how to seek his face and turn my fate and put the plate down. I know how to do that and get my answers and then come and deliver them to y'all. And so I'm just here on assignment as a thought-provoking specialist. Hey, y'all, boy, y'all better leave me alone. Hey, y'all know I'm an orator by this is not even by accident. I think I came out my mother's womb as an orator. Not he's just perfecting my speech and perfecting my thoughts and perfecting my ability to talk to the minds of the people on live. I have never done this before. And I told y'all October 15th, 2022, which is about 3 days from now, a year. It'll be a year, 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, in the 9 o'clock hour. I'm here to speak to the minds of the people. And I hope I've said something. And if I haven't to you, then that means it wasn't for you. But if I have, then that means this assignment that I'm on is for you. Enjoy. Solidify your thoughts. Anchor in on this frequency. Catch this vibration. How about this energy source? We got a lot of different energy sources in the earth. Oh, I'm over my hour, y'all. I'm going. Hey, look, I didn't know it was an hour. But we got a lot of energy sources. I want to cut this right here. We got a lot of energy sources in the earth. And I'm guilty of tapping into them too, because I watched I haven't seen it in a while, but I watched Gold Digger Pranks. Where this dude to park a Lamborghini on the side of the road somewhere in Houston. And then at the same time, he'll get out and walk by the young lady, and the young lady be like, he'll be out there acting like a bum on the street with a pot and a pan clacking together, telling me some, can you help me with, a few minutes? And then she'll like, and then he'll go over, and then he'll go back out and jump off the curb and say, derp, derp, in the big photo Lamborghini dude, in the little doo-wop. And then she'll turn around like, this your car? I was like, oh, Lord. I was like, you see that energy in the soil? You see that energy in the earth? So I sit and watch that and be entertained by that too. So don't get it twisted. I ain't knocking dude. He done got thousands of followers because of that. If not millions, hundreds of thousands of followers because of the content by which he created, which is fun. It's fun. But I'm here this morning on an intellectual content creator. I'm here this morning to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, make something out of nothing by organizing and readjusting your closets and readjusting your garages and readjusting your pantries and your cupboards and your cabinets. If you readjust them, and you take some things from the front and move to the back and make them front to back, and just move that and just readjust your stuff, you're gonna see some stuff that you didn't really need. And you can bring that to the marketplace and sell it and get your bread. But anyway, I'm going, y'all. I had fun with y'all this morning. I told y'all it's light in here this morning. I feel good. I don't have no contention. I don't have no opposition. There's no opposition in the frequency and the airways by which I can tap into and bring such intellectual content to y'all in order for you to understand and comprehend. And I'm glad to be this way. Because it's not a good feeling to be in your own space and people trying to drag you down into their negative concept. Oh. Y'all be safe out here. We are all energy beings. When we run into people that don't coincide with your energy, it's a reason for that. I say when we run into people that do not coincide with your energy, it's something about a static cling that just, it's opposition. It's like it ain't no cohesiveness. It's just opposite. It can't even connect. That means that's not your tribe member here on the earth. That means you got to do the best thing you could do is to get out from around them. They're gonna try to drag you down through the mud with them. With their mindset, their lower vibrational type mindset. And try to be an accuser of the brethren. That's another thing that they try to do. They try to accuse the brethren. They're, oh, you don't do this. You ain't never did this for me. You ain't never take me. I'm like, soldier, all the stuff that I did do that you have no clue of. I said, all the stuff that I did do that you have no sacrificial clue of, that I sacrificed everything for you. When you couldn't do it for yourself, when I was wiping your butt, putting on your pamper. You don't know that part. All you know is the adult thought processing part. You don't know the sacrifices that parents did for their children when you had two boys and they couldn't even wear the same pamper. One had to wear Loves and the other one had to wear Pampers. Or one had to wear Hugs and the other one had to wear the other name brand. Both of them couldn't even wear the same name brand because one got chafed when they put that on, and the other one got. So you had to go out and buy two separate entities of Pampers of constructs in order to accommodate both people, both energies. They don't know the sacrifice that we made as parents, y'all. And that the saddest thing for me right now is for the last couple of weeks, I've been running into women and a couple of men, but mostly women, that said that their own child cursed that lady out, cursed her daughter cussed her out. And then after she asked her to leave, her daughter jumped on her. And so I don't know what's going on out here, y'all, with these children that's feeling like they're entitled. I don't know what's happening out here, y'all. I don't know why they feel like they're so entitled. Like once had a nerve to tell years ago, I didn't ask to be here. What? None of us asked to be here. What are you talking? We all came through this thing called life, through sperm cells, and nobody asked to be here. What are you talking about? We all came through. It was an opposition. It was a fight just to get here. We had millions and billions of sperm cells and eggs that could have connected, but it was you on your month, your day, your hour, your second, your minute that came into the earth. And there was a universe that gave you the opportunity to come and to be here and to enjoy the experience. You better enjoy it. Don't let nothing break you down. Even your child will try to break you down and lower your vibrations. Even your child will come at you with wayward concepts and narratives that they have no clue about. Your own child that you birthed into this world, ma'am, will turn around and say that you didn't do nothing for them. I raised myself. I heard one of the dudes that I talked to, he said that his son told him, I had to raise myself. So I don't know what's going on. You know, I don't have all the answers. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I do. I don't have all the answers. I don't know what's going on with these children that feel like they're entitled, like you owe them something, and you're the parent. You got them here. You're the vessels by which the universe used to get them here. And they turn around and try to kill you. Wait, listen, that's a woo-wee. They came out of your loins. They came out of your being, your essence. And then they turn around and then try to kill the person that brought them here. Listen, man, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I have no clue. All I know is we got to stay positive. Have that positive aura in the earth. Make sure that you check your alpha waves. Make sure that your vibrations and your energies is up. And they're exuding universal conscientiousness, understanding, and wisdom from a universal perspective. And so I'm thankful this morning to be here. I'm an hour and 11 minutes over. Y'all know I called myself, I didn't know it's 3 days from now. It's coming so fast that maybe I'll do a 3-hour podcast as a celebration to the 1 year anniversary that I've made it. 1 year, 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. I'm here speaking into the minds of the people. And maybe for the celebration of the universe told me to, mandated me and commanded me to open up this laptop. Maybe I'm designed to do a 3-hour podcast on the 15th. Maybe I got to go from 9 to 12, or maybe I go from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. I don't know. Whatever he say, whatever he do, like 3 hours of just nothing but talking. And one topic that I want to concern myself with is what was in the dirt. What was in the dirt? I've always heard preachers and pastors and theologians, and I've heard them talk, oh, he reached down and he scraped. Where was he? What continent was he on when he reached down and formulated man? And then he blew the ruach breath of life into Adam's nostril and he became a living soul. Where was he physically? And then what was in the dirt that he raked together? When he raked all that dirt together and he made us in his image and his likeness, what was in the dirt? That's what I want to talk about. I can tell you one thing that was in the dirt. I don't want to spoil it. Can I tell y'all what was in the dirt? Can I tell you one element that was in the dirt that I guarantee you didn't know that's in your body right now? Should I tell them, Lord? Should I enlighten their minds? Because they might not even be on here 3 days from now. So the ones that's on here right now, I'm enlightening y'all mind. When he raked the dirt together, and he raked it, and he formed man out of the dirt and the dust of the ground, which we're going back to one day. But what was in the dirt, one element that was in the dirt that I'm sure you don't know that's in your body right now is gold. I guarantee you didn't know that. Gold was in the dirt, babe. Baby boy, gold was in the dirt. It's a percentage of gold that's in your body right now. Google it for yourself. Say is gold in the body? Say if gold is gold in the body, what percentage of gold is in my body? Just do something like that. You'll see what I'm talking about. But anyway, I don't want to spoil it too much. I done told y'all too much already. Y'all gotta come back. Y'all gotta come back 3 days from now, man. Come on, man. Give me some slack, man. I ain't telling y'all no more. But that's one thing, that's one element in this earth. When he reached down and he gripped, and I've never heard a pastor, a preacher, a theologian. I ain't never heard, I always know, he formed man out of dirt and he blew the ruach breath of life into Adam's mouth and he became a living soul. But they never told us what was in the dirt and they never told us where he was. And so his location, I might just disclose the location by which all this stuff started. And I might just disclose everything that's in your body, all the elements that's in your body that was on that chart, that little element chart. It's a lot of them that's on that chart that's in your body. And so when he blew the ruach breath of life, that was in his body. And so it came into our respiratory system. It became a part of us because of how he did it. And when he said, let there be, all those elements understood their assignment. But I don't want to go too deep. But anyway, y'all good or good. I'm glad. I don't want to go too deep. But I promise you, I'm going to tell y'all what was in this dirt. What was in the dirt? What was in the dirt? That's the name of the title. What was in the dirt? You got to know what was in the dirt so you'll know the value that's in you. Ooh-wee. I say, then you'll know the value that's in you. So I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health conscious coach, your intellectual content creator. I'm your podcast professor. And I'm here for no other reason because I'm on assignment. Thank y'all for chopping it up with me this morning. I had fun in here this morning with y'all. Yes, I did. It feels light in here. It feels good. I'm excited about this thing called life. Continue to live your life. The majority of our lives is behind us. I just had my 56th birthday. 4 more years, I'll be 60. Woo-wee. 4 is the number of testing. 60 is the number of something. I don't know how shit is. But anyway, I got to go, y'all. It's been a blessing. It's been a blessing, y'all. It's been a blessing. And I speak nothing but peace and blessings over your life. Did you hear me? I said I speak nothing but peace and blessings over your life. Peace and tranquility and serenity is yours. It's your birthright. Don't let nobody come and try to interrupt your peace, tranquility, and serenity. Come on now. If you ain't got peace, tranquility, and serenity, then you ain't got nothing. If you let somebody outside of yourself come in and interrupt that, you gotta reestablish that back into your home and back into your life and back into your well-being and back into your health consciousness. Yeah, because that type of stuff will bring you down and cause acidity to rise up in you. And then that's what everything dwell down there. Cancer, AIDS, HIV, hepatitis, herpes, diabetes, hypertension, all that dwell in the lower place of the diaspora, in the acidic side of thoughts, in the acidic side of of conscientiousness. Even your ulcers and all that type of stuff thrive in that acidity, lower vibrational stuff. So we're going to keep our vibrations high where health, wellness, and well-being has to be the ultimate goal. So I'm here this morning to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, make something out of nothing by organizing and readjusting your life. I'm going, y'all. Y'all be blessed. I look forward to seeing y'all again tomorrow. Hotep, hotep, hotep. It just means peace and blessings. I ain't trying to say nothing more. I can say amen. But it's hotep, Hotep. Google it for yourself. It means peace and blessings. And our ancestors used that word. Yeah, all the way back to the Egyptians, I believe. Our ancestors used that word, hotep. So anyway, y'all be blessed, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow.